We're back. We got a special guest on the show today.
Yo, what up, Jay?
You already know who it is. Let them know who you beat.
OG on the block, Mike G. Producer, entrepreneur.
Talk
manager.
that shit.
You already know what time it is, boy. On the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Episode 12.
Episode 12.
Wow.
That's a good number.
You already know,
that.
man. The
Yeah.
Jmack Experience Podcast.
Make sure you tune in.
Music producer. Artist management.
Artist management.
So many accolades.
Promoter.
He done work with Tony Yayo, Sirius Jones,
Yes,
Trey
sir.
Songz.
Yes,
The
sir.
list goes on and on and on.
You already know, fam.
Yo, it's an honor to have you in the presence right here.
You already know.
Thank you for coming on the show.
It's a
We're
blessing.
here, behind the scenes.
You
The
already
Jmack
know.
Experience Podcast, episode
Tune
12.
in. We on the takeover, you heard?
You already know.
Phone
Crack!
on.
All right, we back. And we got a very, very special guest on the show today. Actually, this one right here means a lot to me, especially because we kind of like got a bond. Just like when I moved to Rhode Island, you were like one of the first people that I clicked with, you know, from the very beginning. I want to give you a special round of applause today, man.
Thank you, brother.
Shout outs to you, man.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much for coming on the Jmack Experience Podcast, episode 12. Let them know who you be, man.
What up? It's Mike G. You already know. Producer, manager, promoter.
We're going to get into all the accolades.
Oh, yeah.
But before we do all that,
401.
we're going to give you an exclusive right now off of his new... it's an album or is it EP that you
Nope,
got?
it's a new album.
It's a new album.
Yes, sir. I dropped it on my birthday, May 19th.
May 19th. And you can get on all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms. I'm talking Tidal,
Apple
Music, Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio, Pandora Radio. It's everywhere. Everywhere.
Okay. Talk that talk.
Yes, sir.
And what's the name of the single right here?
The single is All Money In, featuring J Fancy Gamma,
Fancy, yeah.
D Steel, and DJ Max Major.
Fire. Let's get into this right here. Exclusive world premiere on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Bow.
You already know what it is. Get into this fire.
RP to Nip.
Looking at the legend I
All
become.
money in. But
Money,
it's been
power,
like
and
that.
respect for the chosen few.
See, they say they love you. But as soon as you start climbing ahead, that love changed.
Stop us.
Always follow your heart, you know?
All money
If they
in.
can't look you in the eye,
Where your money at?
You made the beat?
All money in.
Yeah.
So all the beats by you.
Yes, sir.
Where your
Fire.
money at?
Money in like Nipsey. Every time I step out, it's risky. Neck flooded, fingers flooded, so chilly. If it's me against them, then I pick me. That's all day, I tell her work, bitch. Work, bitch, yeah, I'm rolling up the perk, bitch. Numb to it, dumb to it, pop a perk, bitch. I ain't trusting these, he ain't got no purpose. All this money round, girl, you look nervous. I've been killing shit a while now. Plus, I've been hitting style out. Time to get paid for my services. It's too late for me to calm down. Neck flooded, fingers flooded, bitch, I'm about to drown. Self-taught, self-made, weigh about a pound. How you supposed to be my bro, but your pocket watching? Saying that you love me, but your vibe awkward. I'm from the bottom where the devil don't touch. And my feelings got crushed, made 200 off of dust. See my daddy go to jail and my mama go nuts. About to jump back in the game like I don't give a fuck. Third eye shifting cause I'm driven, gotta get it. Mentally I'll grow you, you too local with the vision. I'm a mogul, I'm supposed to be this different. Why you think my girl exquisite? On my pinky is a blizzard. All money in like Nipsey. Every time I step out, it's risky. Neck flooded, fingers flooded, so chilly. If it's me against them, then I pick me. That's all day, I tell her work, bitch. Twerk, bitch, yeah, I'm rolling up the perk, bitch. Numb to it, dumb to it, pop a perk, bitch. I ain't trusting these, he ain't got no purpose. All this money round, girl, you look nervous.
It's Monday, but it's feeling like Friday.
You already know, man, where you heard it first. Make sure y'all go stream that. That shit was crazy right there. Once again, it's Culture Damage.
Culture Damaged. Yes, sir.
They get on all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms. I have artists all over the album. I'm talking about all over the world. Yeah. So, obviously, we got 401, Rhode Island, New York. We got artists from Jersey on the album. Then we.
What artists from the city you got on there? From New York. What artists you got on there?
What's his name?
You got a few artists.
I got a few artists. Let me see.
Don't make him go on the vote. Either way,
Yeah, don't make me go on the vote.
Y'all gotta
Don't-
check that out.
Oh,
It's
J
fire.
Profane.
J Profane.
J
shout out
Profane.
to
He's
J
definitely
Profane.
yeah. J Profane. He's in Buffalo right now.
Oh shit, Buffalo, New York.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
outs to Griselda.
Yeah,
and all them. You
Griselda.
already know what it is. That's what's up. And then you got another one coming out soon, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's a follow up. So basically, it was supposed to be a double album. I had so much material, and I'm still working on it till this day.
Really?
Yeah. So you know how it is. As
Yeah.
you want to cut tracks out that you're not really feeling, and maybe you make a lost tapes or something.
Yeah.
But either way, the new album's gonna be solid. It was supposed to be a double album, but I'm splitting it up into two. I learned my lesson from my first album, which was
What was the name of your first album?
I'm an Artist.
Wow. Before we get into all that, episode 12, Mike G in the building.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
get into this intro real quick. It's an honor to have you on the platform, man.
Bro.
Being that we have so
I
much
love it.
history together, man. It's been like almost a decade that I
Yeah.
know this man right here, man. And thank you
It's
for
awesome.
coming out. Right now, he's actually residing in Florida, and he came out here to come check us in New England, man. And,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
This is actually, it means a lot for him to come out here. But let's get into this intro real quick, and we going into episode 12. Mike G in the building. You know what it is.
The
J-Mack
Takeover.
Experience Podcast, The Takeover. You know what it is. Welcome to the J-Mack Experience Podcast. This show is for motivational purposes only. However, we will not be politically correct, but our goal is to inspire those who listen and watch the show. Thanks for tuning in. Please be sure to follow us at the J-Mack Experience Podcast and email us if you would like to be a guest on our platform at the J-Mack Experience Podcast at gmail.com. Peace. Once again, I want to thank you very much for coming on the show.
Absolutely,
and making your
bro.
way over here.
Of
It
course.
means a lot. I know you could have been anywhere else right now. I know you got a million things to do. You're not here often.
Right,
but,
right.
it means a lot. And how have you been, man? How's everything going for you?
Bro, everything is good, man. I'm enjoying the weather out there in Florida. That's what I love the most.
You
man.
love it out. You love it out there, or just the weather?
Nothing's like back at home. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's different, right?
Yeah, it's definitely
That's
different.
how I feel out
yeah,
here
yeah.
compared to the city.
I'll always love Rhode
Yeah.
Island. Yeah, and up north. It's just part of me. All my family's here. I only got like 2 cousins out there in Florida right now. Yeah,
and
so
you don't even link up with them, probably, right?
once in a blue moon, like, but nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. They're all older.
It's like that when you get here.
When I'm over here, I'm turning up with my people, family and
Mad things
everything.
to do.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey.
So I love coming over here. I'm gonna try to visit more often, and maybe I'll come back at some point in time for sure.
How long has it been? When was the last time you were out here?
I was out here last August.
All right, so it's
yeah,
been like a year.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's tough, man, making that commute too, because you
Yeah.
gotta take a plane. It's
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
drive. Like me, at
Exactly.
least I could take a 3-hour ride,
Yeah,
go to New
yeah.
York. It's different when you're in Florida. That's like a whole 3-hour plane ride.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just get around them.
Matter of fact, I did just come out in May too. I was here just for the weekend.
Oh, you had an award show, right?
Yeah, I was out for an
Let me
award
follow
for
you.
producing. I appreciate you.
I have you on
Yeah.
it, bro.
I-
So what? I seen you won an award. What was the award for?
It was just an award for producing and just the accolades of
Big flex.
Yeah, big flex. Shout out to Charles Brown. He's been a big vet out here when it comes to hip hop, promoting, doing award shows. So basically, what he did is, how Jay-Z got the Rockefeller brunch.
Yeah.
So he did his own, and he's giving away awards and making sure that people are recognized properly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah. So it was dope.
So
it
you
was
came
really
out
dope.
here just for that?
I came out just for that.
Wow. That's
He
dope.
said, "Yo, I need you," and I said, "Say no more."
That's
I
lit.
came out.
That's lit. So and the award, what was it? A whole ceremony, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
right?
it was a ceremony, spotlight award
That's
ceremony.
dope. I know
yeah.
that means a lot to you, man.
It
'cause
definitely does.
How many years you got now? Right now, I know we fast forward a little bit, but how many years right now you got doing this?
Doing music?
And for everyone out there, he is a beat composer. I like to address it right. I mean, a lot of people be beat making and makes beats, but I say beat composing because it takes a lot to make a beat.
Oh,
you know
it
what I
does.
mean?
It definitely does.
So he's
Man.
been making beats for a while. You've been making
Way
beats
too
for a
long.
long time, right?
Long time. Since I was 19 years old.
Damn. So
Yeah.
you well in like
I'm 38 now.
like almost 20 years.
Almost
That's
20
a long
years,
fucking
yeah.
time, man. That's
Appreciate you, King. Appreciate
And
you.
all right, so now growing up, how was it for you? Like, how was it? What was it like for Mike G growing up, man? Like,
growing up was good. So, you know, obviously growing up, I had my mom, I had my pops. They were separated. So I would see my pops on the weekends, and I would be with my mom Monday through Friday, which was cool. So, and my stepfather as well. It was dope. It was dope. Yeah. Had a good time. So, you know, obviously I was raised right by my mom, but when it came to time to turn up, I was wilding out with my pops.
Yeah. So you had good family structure and all that.
I had great family structure, definitely. Yeah. So obviously, it's you raised differently from two different sides, right? Two different sides, which is cool.
So your pops gave you a little more leniency.
Yeah,
right?
leniency. Yeah, my dad's a gangster.
So I'm well aware of your background a little bit, so that gives me the cheat code today. So your father, being that I know you a little more, your father got you into hip hop?
My dad got me into hip hop. So let me put this out there right now, right? My mom got me into all the pop.
And wait, before we get to that, where was you raised at? Where are you born and raised? Where are you from?
East Providence.
East Providence. East Providence, like not really like hood, but
but
it's in Providence. You know what I'm saying? It's considered
definitely.
Providence. So your father put you on to like the hood shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't get it twisted.
It gets wild out there. White girls get crazy. They get wasted.
You already know. Don't get it twisted. All right.
Don't get it twisted. So what? So your pops put you on. What was he putting you on to?
My
what
mom.
was the first records?
My mom put me on to Michael Jackson, Mariah Carey.
The soul
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? The soul, the dope shit.
Al
you know what I'm
Green,
saying? Al Green,
Sammy Davis.
Yeah. So then, I'll never forget it. The first song my dad introduced me to was "Nothing But a G Thing" by Snoop and Dre.
Yo, that's hilarious. Was your father smoking joints back in the day?
Yeah, of course.
Pumping on them.
Yo,
that's fucking dope.
So he got me into that, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. What is this?
That shit blew your mind, right?
Blew my mind. Yo, so before there was mixtapes, my dad was like creating his own joints off the radio spins.
Oh, that's great. So he was doing the shit we was doing in New York. He was recording shit on the boombox.
Yes. Yeah. And he would be handing me and my brother Justin tapes. Cassette tapes. It's like, yo,
the
play
Maxwell
this.
shits, right?
Yeah. And then the second song that caught my attention
was...
but
y'all didn't have not to cut you off, I remember coming out here in the 90s, y'all didn't even have a hip-hop station back in the day.
Nah, we had Kicks 106, which is now Hot 106. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so I had to cut you off. So he gave you the tape.
He gave me the tape, and the second song on that tape was Bop Gun by George Clinton and Ice Cube. When I tell you I was raised off of West Coast hip hop, is crazy. That's why I'm such a big Pac fan.
Wow. Yeah, me and you get into that all the time. I'm from the city. Yeah. I fucks with Biggie.
Yeah, I love Biggie. I love Biggie. I'll put it out there right now. I love Biggie, but Pac.
Hey, you love Pac, huh?
Pac is number one.
He's definitely an idol. I give him that. Idol. Yeah, he's all around idol.
Poet, bro.
Yeah,
poet.
That's crazy.
Look it.
Yeah, hair stands up.
Stands up just talking about him.
So because your pops put you onto that early too. So your father was he was a West Coast fan.
West Coast fan all day, yeah.
Okay, I get it.
And then my Uncle Donnie, rest in peace, Uncle Donnie.
Was he a Biggie fan?
Biggie fan.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. I was like, woo! When he put me onto that, it was a rap.
Yeah,
it was a rap.
Ready to Die.
Ready to Die, Wu-Tang.
Yo, first time I heard Ready to Die was in Puerto Rico, bro.
You in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, crazy shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
I wasn't even
dope.
in New York. Yeah,
for real?
Crazy, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, crazy shit. Yeah. Because I was born in 87, so 93 I was out there, and I remember hearing that shit, and they didn't even know what the fuck they were saying. They were just like, this shit sounds dope. I knew English, so they were like, I was like, yo, this shit is dope.
Yeah, for real.
They had to see, they didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Like, what's this?
This shit was fire.
Oh shit, that's dope.
Yeah, all right. So your uncle put you on a Biggie.
My uncle put
and
me
then where'd it go on
Biggie.
from there? Where'd it go on from there? Who else was fucking with?
DMX,
All right, you went,
hard.
so now
I
we
was
going to like 96,
yeah,
97.
I was a big fan
Now
of
we going to
DMX.
Jay-Z too.
Jay-Z
Mace?
is nice. Mace, yo, stop.
Diddy.
Yeah,
No Way
nice.
Out.
No Way Out. That was
Oh,
a classic.
my
I had that on
God.
repeat.
Those are my first albums.
Repeat, yeah.
Well, we can't
And then-
forget the Fugees.
Nah, the Fugees, Aaliyah too.
Yeah, Leah.
I loved Aaliyah. That was
Damn,
my
we could
shorty.
go for days right now. This is crazy.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
this is like one of the craziest podcasts because I've never had this talk on none of my podcasts because I don't think anybody can.
We're gonna
relate.
get deep, bro.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna get deep. The
So,
people I met, the
what
work
was your
I've
first
done.
album? What was the first one you ever bought?
The first album, see, yo, again, right? Being raised by my moms,
She didn't let you hear hip hop, right?
she didn't let me
My-
hear hip hop
My
at all.
pops didn't fuck with the hip hop. My mother did.
Dog. So I'll never forget. Even when it came to haircut styles, right? I come home with a fade. I was with my
You had the
pops.
bow haircut. Remember the bow?
Yeah, back in the day, yeah. My mom's like,
You
"What's
wanted
this?"
that Nas shit.
Yeah,
The half moon.
yeah. My mom's like, "What's this shit?" We're going right to the supercuts.
Yo,
Turn that shit
that's
off. I'm like,
crazy.
damn, all right, whatever. It's cool. But yeah, what was we talking about? My bad.
The first album that you bought.
The first album I bought was a Pac record. It was All Eyes on Me,
All Eyes on Me.
the
yeah.
edited version.
So it was the single
No,
or the CD or
the full album.
Oh,
They were
gotcha.
selling the edited version at Walmart. And I wasn't able to hear anything. DMX, Is Dark as Hell is Hot. I couldn't hear anything.
Oh, you would
That
get
was
all the
edited
edits.
stuff. So
Damn,
I wouldn't
see,
no
yeah.
clue. So I'm over here wilding out and not understanding some of the stuff. Obviously, I'm not understanding some of the stuff because I'm young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the
But-
advantage I had in the city, bro. I remember I used to bring all the hot shit to my cousins.
And then
out
next
here.
thing you know, I started getting when you grow up, and I just started buying it. And mom's like, whatever, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my first record that I bought. That was actually parental advisory. Is I rebought It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
Wow, that's a classic. Shout
Classic.
Out to, yo, rest in peace.
Yeah.
That's
And then
crazy.
my second album that I bought that was parental advisory was that Mobb Deep joint with 112.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that single.
Mobb Deep.
I forgot the name of it.
I know which one you're talking about. That he said, "I found the thing in your pocket."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
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 Remember that shit?
Yup.
That Queen shit, baby.
Queen shit.
That's lit. That's
You
so
can't.
dope.
Did you fuck with the Lost Boys?
Of course, bro.
Bro.
Come on, Freaky Ty. Rest in
Yeah,
peace,
Freaky
That's
Ty.
fucking crazy.
Crazy. I can't believe that. That was
My
wild.
first album, believe it or not, was
what was yours?
Fugees.
For real?
Because they're Killing Me Softly. So it was a mainstream hit.
Yeah.
And then I tricked my mom because I was like, oh, it's the radio song. I want the album.
That album's
And then
crazy.
I started hearing all the other shit. And she's
Yeah.
like, but this shit curses. And then after that, I went back and I bought, what the fuck was that? Oh, I bought Harlem World, Mace.
Bro,
Because, I'm a little younger than you, so it was
Yeah.
97. I
Yeah.
bought Mace Harlem World.
the album's
Then from
serious.
there, I bought fucking Reasonable Doubt. That was
Yo,
the
so
third
you
one.
had
Yo,
all
I had the
classics.
classics. Then I went, they were like, nigga, you from Queens. You need to get a Nas album. All my people was like, you haven't got Illmatic? And I was like, what? And I was like, yeah,
that
I need
album
Illmatic.
is tough.
Yeah, then
Definitely
I went and got
tough.
Ready to Die.
Ready to Die,
then-
yeah,
then that's when I
word.
became a huge Biggie fan.
Yeah.
So it was just all East Coast. That's why I
Yeah.
got to Pac later on. Like,
Word.
I think when I got to Pac, it wasn't until like fucking, my first Pac album was like Better Days. It's crazy.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
that
late in
album.
the game.
That's
Yeah,
still
like,
the album was tough
it was
though.
a
That
good
was
one.
after he died.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
But I used to hear like all the singles and like changes and all that. But
Word.
it was like after, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. But I was just huge. All East Coast, everything East Coast,
Yeah.
East Coast, like. Because that's all I was around. Everybody
Yeah.
I knew was just East
Yeah,
Coast
word.
bound, you know what I mean? So,
I fuck with
and
it.
at that time, it was all that East Coast, West Coast beef. So nobody in New York really fucked with Pac. You know what I'm saying? So
I had to keep it on the low.
Yeah,
Everybody like, oh,
yeah,
Pac and
people,
Biggie,
yeah.
Biggie.
Yeah,
Word, yeah, hell yeah,
yeah,
juicy,
so-
dog.
and then people. Then after that was like Mobb Deep. They put me on the.
I love
Infamous.
Mobb Deep.
Great, the infamous.
Mobb Deep
That
is-
blew my mind
yeah.
when I got that one. Then Noriega.
Oh man,
CNN.
CNN was a
It
classic.
just kept going. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I was like,
yeah.
it just kept going East Coast, East Coast, East Coast. My first, before Pac, was straight out of Compton. That was the first one. I got that at All the Right. Shout out to All the Right for the fitted. That was the first one. They used to let people buy CDs underage.
Yeah.
And then, you'll go there and they'll be like, yo, I want to get it. And they'll be like, yo, you sure you're 18? And you just say, yeah. And they'll give you the CD. Like, it was just crazy. So that was the spot. You get all the mixtapes. They had everything. They had the clues. Like, all the officials. So they had the sleeves. They had just everything that was hot. They had.
I still miss back in the day going to the bodegas and getting the exclusives mixtapes. 3 mixtapes for $8.
Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah, they don't got the Juicy.
Funk Flex.
Yeah,
like,
Clue.
There's just it's not Hot 97.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's different now.
It's way too different. But
if I could bring it back, man, I would want to relive those times.
Absolutely. I love the old school days,
like,
man.
waiting on those albums, it meant more than anything.
Yeah, I pre-ordered albums. I remember from was it Strawberries and FYE and all those
Coconuts.
out here. Coconuts, yeah. Definitely.
People don't know about that.
Nah,
Y'all don't know about that
nothing.
shit.
You don't know
People
nothing.
that rapping out there don't know nothing about that shit. You had to wait for that album, bro. Like,
absolutely.
When that shit dropped. Volume 2, remember when Jay-Z Volume 2 dropped? That shit was Life and Times. That shit was the classic of the year. Like,
that album was
you had to wait.
Serious. You had to wait. It was on back order for so long. I couldn't even get it.
The Volume 2?
Yeah, I couldn't get it. It was on back order for at least a month. I went to all kinds of stores for it. I couldn't even get it at all.
Just to skip real quick to move a little before. Who's your top 5? Who's your? I gotta ask now because
my top 5.
We're already talking about it. So who's your top 5? I know Pac's number 1.
Pac's definitely Pac's number 1. I gotta throw Nas in the mix.
You like Nas? That's
Nas.
dope. You fuck with Queens, huh?
Yep. Rakim.
No wonder we get along. You like Rakim?
Rakim.
You gotta give it to Rakim. It's funny. I never put Rakim in my top. I don't know.
He's nice. Then you gotta throw LL Cool J in there.
Yo, LL.
Real talk. I fuck with LL Cool J all day. And then number 5 is a toss-up for me. Real talk. It's always been a toss-up for me between Lloyd Banks.
I love Banks, too.
Banks is a fucking problem.
It's just hard to pick a 5 because there's so many, right?
Yeah. Either Banks or DMX. And that's tough. That's a tough one for me.
It has to be DMX.
Everybody out there is going to say DMX.
Yeah, but Banks is consistent.
Banks is a fucking problem.
Yeah, he's a
problem.
monster.
The way he flips his words,
and
his wordplays, his cadences, woo. Monster, bro.
You never got to work with Banks. We work with Yayo, right?
I worked with Yayo. I hit up Banks and I talked to him, and he told me that he doesn't work with independent artists.
Wow. Yeah. Shut it down quick. So what? Quick. You need a name to get on a record, more or less. Like
more than less. Yeah. And Banks, he don't give a fuck about nothing. Yeah. He does. It is what it is. I don't care.
I think he prefers to like an artist too. I think he has to like you.
Yeah.
Because it shows. Because everyone he's done a record with, like, he fucks with Vado heavy. He fucks with Fab heavy.
Yeah, he does.
I think he more or less has to like you. Yeah. I don't think he's ever done records with people he don't fuck with. Yeah, even with Griselda now, he's been fucking with them hard, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think he just does it for a check.
Nah, I've
never seen him do a whack track for anyone. Yeah. It's crazy.
He was supposed to sign to Griselda.
Yeah, I heard.
I don't know what happened with that.
That's crazy.
I think 50 might have blocked it.
50's a savage. Yeah, bro.
50 is a savage. Yeah. Yo, real talk. Shout out to 50.
Honestly, you got to meet 50 too. That
I met
was
50
crazy.
A few times.
What? The first time was at the liquor thing, right?
No, my first time I actually met him at G Unit Studios.
Get out in Queens.
In Queens. Yeah.
When was this? This was years ago, I'm assuming, right?
Curtis days. And
way.
when you was beefing
with John, all that
John,
shit.
Yeah.
How the fuck you pulled that off? How'd you get up in there,
bro? So little does anyone know, but Yayo got some family out here.
Oh, he does? Oh shit! Yeah, I can believe it.
So I know
even me, I got mad family.
Yeah. So I know Yayo.
You know him personally?
I know him. I know his manager Strike. Shout out to Strike for getting that record. Real talk. That record, it's packed. It's on all streaming platforms with Tony Yayo, Jay Fancy.
And that shit's hard.
Word. Good looks. Yeah. Crook Rock's on it too.
That's on the Culture Damage too, right?
No, that's on I'm an Artist.
I'm an Artist. And that's out right now as well?
Yep.
And they can stream that as well on all platforms. Make sure y'all stream that right now.
Yeah. So what happened was, with Yayo, I told him, I was like, yo, let's work. Let's keep on working. Let's do some shit. And I was always behind the scenes, not even telling Justin, my brother, Fancy, anything, whatever. And I was managing him heavy at the time.
Yeah.
And I was trying to get the records popping all day. And then he's like, yo, just come down to the offices. I'm like, what? Let's get it. And I went down and met 50, had a dope conversation with him. It was cool. It was definitely cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a big flex. That's crazy.
Definitely.
That's dope, man. And so going back, let's backtrack just a little bit. Now,
do your thing. Let's get it.
When you was growing up and all that, so you talked about the records and everything. What inspired you more or less to because you could have started rapping. You know what I mean? Like everybody else. What inspired you to go different and start making beats?
All right,
because
so
that's hard as shit to make beats.
It's really hard. It's really hard. So honestly, it happened right out of high school into college. So
Well, you got it a little later. I thought you started young, like
I was 19.
10, 11, 12.
What,
like
for music?
Beats.
No.
Like, oh shit.
No, I started when I was 19, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So it took you a while to get into it.
Yeah, so I was really into film.
Gotcha.
I was always into film, and my first job was at the Showcase Cinemas, the National Amusements. I was working over there when I was 15 years old, bro. Yeah, 15 till I was like 21, 22. So I was always into film, and I went to college at New England Tech in Warwick.
Gotcha.
And I went for film and music.
Right.
And my music teacher, my radio teacher, he was like, hey, you got some talent on the boards, and you
should learn it.
Yeah, let's learn. I was like, nah, I'm good. I blew him off for like 6 months.
I thought you was playing Music Maker. You ever play Music Maker on PlayStation 2? You ever play that shit back in the day?
GarageBand. Guitar Hero. Oh man. Nah, so he was an actual producer himself. He worked with Janet Jackson, Kiss.
Wow. So he inspired you,
Yeah,
right?
he inspired me. So he actually after like 6 months of begging me to stay after school with him, I was like, I just thought it was weird. I want to do my own thing. So he's like, no, just stay. I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I'll stay. So I stayed, and he got me into it, and it was a wrap from there. I put film to the side all day.
You stopped fucking with film.
I stopped fucking with film.
Now, when you was doing film, was it Final Cut Pro back in the day too?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's crazy.
Yeah, on the old school Macs and everything.
Yeah, that's crazy. And it was the big shits. Remember the big fucking, the big PCs and shit?
Yep, with the
back,
fucking magnet on the back.
The colorful shits.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, so what did you start using? Did you work on the MPs? Did you go to instruments?
I went to Fruity Loops right away.
Oh, you went straight to software.
I went straight to software, and the easiest thing to learn was sampling through Fruity Loops.
What were some of the first records you sampled? Do you remember?
Man, I used to throw on the vinyls of James Brown.
Yeah, those are good ones, right?
Yeah,
the soul records.
Yeah, the soul records were hit home. Bob Marley. Yeah, the Temptations. Yeah, I did it all, bro. I did it all. Yeah, Rick James.
And then how long did it take you more or less to get nice with it?
A few years.
A few years?
A few years. I remember there was an artist out here. He don't rap no more. He was a vet. What's his name? Frosty the Dope Man.
Frosty the Dope Man.
Yeah. I handed him a CD full of beats and then with my contact in it. And he called me and he goes, your shit's whack. And he hung up.
If he could only see you now, right?
Yeah, right.
Now, before we get into that, we're going to get into a word from our sponsor.
Let's go.
And we'll be right back. If you have a niche for podcasting, look no further. Come to the Factory Podcast Room in West Warwick, Rhode Island. Come to the Factory Podcast Room and get your podcast on. Hit up Franco for your podcast. Tell him the Jmack Experience Podcast referred you at the Factory Podcast Room in West Warwick, Rhode Island. Peace. All right, we're back. That was a word from our sponsor. Make sure you hit a Franco and get your podcast on at the Factory Podcast Room in West Warwick, Rhode Island. Now, you gave your first set of beats to Frosty the dope man? He
Yeah.
said- Yo, that's
Yeah.
fucking crazy. Bro.
Yeah, he called me, and he's like, basically in a nutshell, he's like, yo, it's Frosty, your shit's trash. And he hung up.
He played you.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, all right.
So it's sort of like Hustle and Flow when,
Yeah.
when Ludacris doing shit in the fucking toilet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yep.
So what ended up happening like after that?
So after that,
You didn't get discouraged, right? You was like,
nah,
whatever.
I was like, whatever, fuck this.
I'll get better at it.
Yeah, I'll get better. So I started going in, started making more beats. My brother was doing shit in my mom's basement, bro. I'll bring my brother over to my mom's basement and we'll be
What
wilding
were you
out.
using? What equipment was you using?
Bro, I was using Acid Pro.
Yeah, Sony. Remember that shit? Yo,
yeah.
my man, the
Using
Sony
Acid Pro and Fruity Loops, right?
Yo, that's crazy. That's a throwback.
Yeah.
Shit. You had a PC?
Yeah.
Yeah. I already
Yep.
know. I had the same setup.
Yeah.
I had a Dell, bro.
Yeah, that's what I
The
had.
$300 shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Everybody thought it was before the Max and all that shit.
Way before the
That's
Max.
crazy.
Yeah.
We come
Yeah.
from the original
Yeah.
home studio. You ever put the remember when people used to put the little stocking cap and the hanger? Remember when we used to put the hanger?
Yeah,
and
we did
for
that.
the pop
Absolutely.
filter?
Bro, I got
You
pictures.
don't know about that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
they
Yo,
have
that's
no
the
clue.
original
Yeah,
shit.
that's the real
And you had to
good
one
shit.
take it.
Yeah.
Remember you had to one take the
Yup.
whole verse and
Every
not stop?
single time. And then you fuck up, you're like, nah, bring it back.
That's why I still
Yeah.
one take. They're like, bro, you know you don't have to do that no more,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Punch in. man.
Yeah.
I still one take.
Yeah,
my
like,
verse.
nah, fuck that. I want to one take this. I'm like, all right, you ready, Jay?
That's crazy. Yo, that's so crazy.
Yeah, so
Yo.
my brother formed a group called Fame Click. Fuck
Right.
all my enemies.
It was by himself? Or
It was him, D Steel.
Shouts to Jay Fancy, by the way,
Yeah,
man.
big ups to Jay Fancy.
Jay Fancy done a couple records with me. We'll get into that too, man.
Yes, sir.
The freestyle we did over the whole beat, we
Yo,
killed that
crazy,
shit. We killed
crazy.
that.
And then he went when the beat faded out. He was still rapping.
Killed that.
Murked
That was
it.
one of my favorite joints we
Yeah,
did. We gotta get
I
another
love
one,
it.
Jay Fancy. Stop fucking playing.
Let's go.
Yo, hit me up, bro. Stop playing.
So Fame Click consists of 3 members. It was Jay Fancy, D Steel, and Brandon Allen.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
shout outs to Brandon Allen.
Shout
too.
out to Brandon.
That movie that he did, that shit was fire. I got a copy. The pilot joint.
Yeah, the Fly Hard.
Yeah. Yo, you guys are dope, bro. I fucks with y'all. I
Yeah.
love the whole movement. I fucks with y'all.
Bro, yeah, we had a good. We
Yeah,
still
y'all got
having a
run.
good time.
Y'all got
Yeah.
run. So, all right. So, what happened after that? So, the Fame Click.
So the Fame Click, and that's all I produced for was Fame Click.
Just
I
your
was
whole
like,
your whole team.
yeah,
you
just the
wasn't
whole
fucking
team.
With no one.
Nah,
After Frosty played, you like,
yeah,
fuck everybody.
yeah, fuck everybody. 50 started coming out. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Fuck that. Let's go.
I'm on that G with this
Yeah,
shit.
I'm on John's neck. Yeah.
that's so lit.
Everybody thought they were Banks in the crew, like just
Yeah,
wilding the
that's
fuck out.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was dope. It was so much good times, and then we obviously stepped it up. Went to
What was the name of the first CD? Y'all put a mixtape out?
Nah,
Remember
so
when you had to print your own shit
Yeah,
out?
yeah.
Kinkos and shit?
yeah.
The bootleg covers?
Yeah, I remember that. Of course, I remember that. What happened was we never actually made an official album or a mixtape. We just put songs together and just throw them out there on the SoundCloud, MySpace.
MySpace.
Yeah, and
Remember
then
SoundClick?
yeah, SoundClick. Yeah. Exactly. Yup. And then we would do that, and then again, shout out to Charles Brown and Audio Liquor Entertainment.
Shout out to Charles Brown.
Shout out. Yeah, so he ended up saying
He's a legend too out here,
a
right? He's
legend,
one of the
bro.
first ones.
So this is when I started doing producing and also management.
Reach out to him if you can. We would like to have him on the podcast too.
Say less.
Yeah,
I got you.
You're more than welcome to come on.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to come on. And yo, this is a true story, Charles. I know you're gonna be watching this, so peep game.
Word.
He ain't gonna. He knows I ain't lying when I say
You
this.
gonna verify this?
Yeah, he'll verify this. So every time we would do a show for Charles, I'm like, yo, Fame Click's going on last. But like, why last? I'm like, because they're the main fucking attraction.
Okay.
I'd always punk somebody into something. I was wilding out lit or just knowing that I'm back in my team. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm no disrespect. I wouldn't. I'm not a. I would never disrespect Charles, but I was always on that time. Like, yo, let's go.
You had to amp your shit up.
Yeah, had to amp this shit up.
Cause he had the backing, probably.
Yeah.
He had the
Yeah.
more popularity.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, yo, he goes, it was
up and coming.
Yeah, it was his show, and he's like, oh, now we're gonna put him on, the first.
You're
I'm
the
like,
opening
nah,
act.
yeah, the opening act. Like, nah, fuck that. We're going on
The
last.
closing.
Yeah, because we put on a fucking show. But it would always work in my favor.
Word.
Always worked in my favor, and it was probably because of the fact that I was always.
And I'm sure he appreciated that too.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was one of the facts because the main fact is probably because I was so deep into the promotion game when I was promoting for DJs. It was fucking lit, and he respected it.
Speaking of DJs, let me stop you right there. What DJs have you promoted for?
Oh man, who haven't I promoted for? Basically everybody in Rhode Island. Number one DJ, Jersey Shore. MTV Jersey Shore. The TV show?
Don't tell me one of my favorites. Are you talking about Paulie D?
Yeah, Paulie D.
That's crazy.
So I'll tell you
Shouts
that.
to Paulie D.
Yeah, shout out to Paulie D.
I actually got to see him in Vegas.
Did you?
Like 2 years ago.
How was that?
Man, I ain't gonna front. I didn't expect him to be
Whack?
that.
No, I'm playing.
I'm gonna be real. No shot down. I'm a big fan as far as Jersey Shore and all that. Always been a fan of Paulie D. I love his swag, everything he does, and I'm proud of him because he's from Rhode Island. But I didn't think he was gonna kill it the way he did, yo. But he killed that shit, bro. Like I seen him in Vegas. I went to Vegas just to see his show. And
did you
from
really?
Rhode Island, I just went to see him.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
on
dope.
Halloween, it was crazy. He killed the marquee. It was fucking amazing.
Did he?
Yeah, amazing.
That's dope.
Yo,
he stepped it up a
he
lot.
was there with his girl. He
That's
fucking
what's up.
ripped it. Yeah,
That's what's up.
Like the illest mix I've ever seen.
So
Yeah,
what happened with him was,
proud.
yeah, that's dope. That's definitely dope. I'm proud of him too.
It was dope.
How I got involved with Paulie was honestly there was I was promoting for DJ Illa and the Party Animals Entertainment.
Yeah.
Right, so I was. It was me, DJ Illa, E Diddy was on the mic. He was the MC for Illa, and then we put together a squad. We ended up getting on board Paulie Del Vecchio. We ended up getting
You
DJ.
gave the government out.
Yeah, what up, Paulie? We grabbed.
Is it true? Not to cut you off. Nobody was fucking with him like that. I've heard stories. Nobody even fucked with Paulie D like that.
Nah, bro. He was honestly like he came into the game because of his looks, bro.
That's
Real talk.
crazy.
Like, I'm not trying to disrespect him. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? But
He came
it
a
is
long
what
way.
it is. Yeah, he came a long way. He was no one respected him is because he was a request DJ. Yo, let me hear this track. I say no more. And he'll just cut the song off and fade into your favorite track. Yeah, he was a request DJ. So no one really respected his hustle and game because of that. But he definitely would pack a spot up because of the fact of his looks.
He was dedicated though.
Definitely dedicated.
Hungry.
Yeah. And when that hairstyle wasn't just for the show, dog.
Yeah, he stuck with that hair. He had the same hairstyle.
Hairstyle ever since I known him.
Get the fuck out
Yeah.
of here.
I've been to his crib. Always needs to join his hair with the fucking dryer.
So that's just not a
That's
gimmick.
not a gimmick whatsoever.
Get
No.
the fuck out.
Yeah. So I also worked with OG Paulie
So
D.
wait, you saying you got and that's funny. I met him too. He was
Yeah.
like, yo, he took my name.
Yeah, he did.
We
Yeah.
gotta get into the Bochincha. This is the
Yeah.
Bochincha of the week, by the way. How do you feel about gossip? How do you feel about that? That's just for the birds, right? But
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta like hear about it, but
Yeah.
you just don't entertain it.
Nah.
But, you know, so what was the whole thing with that? With that whole thing with the name and shit? You think that was all like? Did they ever get along, them two, or you don't really know the whole thing?
I don't know the story.
You don't know
I don't know the story, but they definitely got along. They were dope.
Because
I seen them.
I met OG Paulie D.
Yeah.
I just didn't meet Paulie D.
I met them. I saw them DJ side by side together.
Get the
Like real talk. So I don't know where the
met
beef
OG Paulie
came.
D in Federal Hill one time. He said,
Yeah.
that was my name, and this and that. He
Yeah.
took my name. And I
Well,
was like,
because he
oh,
was
shit.
originally going by Paulie Del Vecchio, the whole name.
Okay. okay.
Yeah.
That was DJ Paulie
Del Vecchio, yeah.
Oh, got
Yeah.
you.
And then he dropped it. And he switched it up, yeah. He probably was trying to sound cool and shit. Yeah. You take his shit.
Harder, daddy.
But I also worked with shout out to Max Major. I was in Touch Entertainment.
Shout outs to Max
I was a
Major.
part of that crew too. DJ Head Honcho, that's my boy.
Head Honcho, he's another one.
Yo, he's a legend.
he's
AOL
fire.
radio DJ. He set it off for the streaming networks.
He got a dope studio too.
He does.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Head Honcho. Real talk.
He does engineering too.
That's
right?
family.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's family. I met Head Honcho through Illa.
Got you.
Crazy.
So now, these were the people that you were just backtracking. These were the people you were promoting
I was
for?
promoting for. Yeah, I was working
you
at
were a club
nightclubs.
promoter.
I was a club promoter.
What clubs were these?
Oh
This
man,
was back in the day. shit, I know.
Ultra Complex.
Ultra, damn.
Yeah,
Don't get
Monet.
shot.
Yeah, don't get shot. Don't do it. Don't do it. Level 2. CR the Beast. Big ups and RIP to CR the Beast, man.
Yo, that's
Let's-
fucking crazy.
Yo, let's hold up. Let's get a moment of silence for CR the Beast.
Yo, and shout outs to him as well. Mm-hmm. Pour out a little liquor too.
Straight up.
So when did he pass away?
He passed away a few years ago. I believe about 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah.
We'll take a shot for him, man. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
So he was one of your mentors too? These were all your mentors growing up, right?
Mentors, bro.
OGs
Mentors.
in the game.
OGs in the game. Yeah, so I go back in the days from picking up crates.
Now this is
with the
before you
vinyls.
was nice with the beats and all that. You wasn't even nice.
Nah,
with it,
I
right?
wasn't. I didn't give a shit. I was just doing it for fun. Like I said, in my mom's basement.
Fucking around.
Yeah, fucking around with,
You
with
was
my
probably just
brother.
chasing the promoting shit more.
Yeah.
You was doing this shit as a hobby in
Yeah,
your crib.
that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, I'll bring stuff to my teacher, and he'll be like, "Yeah, that stuff's good. Whoa, this is crazy. Keep on going.
What's the
Keep on
name of your
going."
teacher? You didn't shout him out.
Man, I don't even remember his fucking name. But big shout out to him. Yeah,
Kids don't do drugs.
don't do drugs. Nah, it's bad for you. But
All right, so now when you was doing these club things and all that, when did you decide that you said, you know what, I want to stop doing the club thing and I want to just do beat making like full time, like for the rest
I was
of my life?
working. Now this is a story. I was working at Ultra, and I was with Max Major and a couple of the crew members from Touch Entertainment, some of the promoters, and one of our boys who was in the crew ended up getting shot and killed outside
That's
of
when the
Ultra.
fun ends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that's when it
Stop,
ends,
stop.
and it was definitely tough.
Wake up call.
Wake up call, bigger wake up call. We went back a couple weeks later because obviously the logistics and all the protocols with the state and the city. You know what I'm saying? So
The club gets shut
yeah,
down.
the club got shut down. So we come back to work a couple of weeks later, and after we paid our respects, whatever, and then as we're walking out of Ultra, we shut down for the night. Good night, whatever. Right across the street, I ended up seeing someone getting stabbed. Right in his
shit.
back. 5 pokes in a row.
Man, shit,
And I was like,
Ultra was no joke.
Ultra was no
I
joke.
remember when I first moved out here, about like 09, 2010,
Yeah.
shit was still
So
wild.
right there and then, I just, like, no disrespect to anybody or whatever. Frank, I love Frank. Frank's one of the owners from Ultra. But I just never looked back. I was like, I'm good.
You're good with the club.
Yeah, I'm good with the club shit, and I started focusing even harder on
Making music.
on making music. And Max, I was actually all my mixtapes that I've done, mixtapes, not albums, mixtapes, were all part of Touch Entertainment with Max Major.
Nice. Shout out
Yeah.
to Max Major. So he
Max
kind of
Major.
got you started on the mixtape.
Yeah.
And then, all right, so it wasn't even your brother at this time now. So it was just Max Major. What
It was-
little bit your brother?
No, it was full throttle with my brother. I had my first mixtape was called The Beat Machine.
Yeah.
Had Fancy on it, E Diddy. He was the MC for Party Animals, but he dabbled into rapping. It was just like a fuck around mixtape. You know what I'm saying?
Playing around, see how far you can take it.
Yeah, Gifted R&B singer. He was on it.
Oh, I heard of Gifted.
Yeah,
He was nasty.
Gifted was nasty, and then he got wifed up. Settles down. And a big shout out to Greg Gifted, yo. Real talk.
I heard good things about him. When
he's phenomenal. Yeah, we worked with a lot of people, man. It's been a great run. Actually, I don't know if I ever told you this, but the first song that I worked on that was professionally with another major label artist, you might know who he is.
Trey Songz?
Second. That's the second. But the first one is Maserati Fox.
Oh, she's from Queens.
Queens.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So,
how the fuck you got that one? How the fuck you got that connect?
So,
was you in the city or?
I was just shopping around and throwing out beats to just mad people.
And this is all through email, because I remember back then. I remember I met A-Rap Music out here, and he said that he emailed Cam.
I got a story about that too.
And he said that's how he lucked out. That's how he got the shit. That's how you got it popping off.
So
emailing people.
Yeah, I believe the song was called "Pop My Heaters."
Wow.
Yeah, and
I got a World Star that shit. It's probably on World Star, right?
Probably.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
50's on the intro.
Wow, that is crazy.
Yeah,
and
so
that's your beat?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. So
you definitely a legend out here.
Yeah. So I tried to do a little something. You know what I'm saying?
Maserati Fox.
Maserati.
Back in the day.
Rest in peace to Maserati Fox.
Rest in peace to Maserati.
Infamous Mobb Deep Entertainment Records. Yes, sir. G Unit Records. He was a part of. Was on the whole squad. Yeah. That was Havoc's boy.
That's crazy. So he reached out. He reached back. You sent him the beat. He's like,
nah, bro. It wasn't even like that.
He just jumped on it.
He just jumped on it.
That shit.
Yeah.
He's like, nigga,
I was in New York.
You probably heard it. He was like, oh shit, he took my beat.
Bro, they just always hijacking shit. So what happened was I was out in New York with Fancy and his girl at the time and Brandon. We're out in New York and I was handing out CDs, right?
That's why you gotta have now, not to cut you off, but that's why now they got the name, the little name on the beat. Because back in the day they'll just take it,
tags,
right? Like, the tags. Yeah.
I started doing that now. I've been doing that shit. I'm good. I'm good.
But it didn't do that.
So
who the fuck's beat is? Yeah.
So what happened was I had CDs full of beats. What I would do is I would take beats, CD beats of mine with the actual mixtape. So it's like a double mixtape. You know, of the Beat Machine mixtape, right? It was solid like 20-something tracks. And then I had the CD of full of beats too. And I'm handing that out left and right in New York. And we printed up at least about 25, maybe 35,000 copies.
Damn, 35,000 copies?
Yeah, at that point in time. Yeah, we were going in because I had a connect out here. I forgot his name. Marvelous Mav. There we go. Marvelous Mav. Yeah.
You remember DJ Echo?
Yeah, of course.
He used to sell him out the trunk. I remember seeing him a couple times.
Yeah, definitely.
On Wall Street.
Yeah. So I'm in New York and literally someone hit me up and because obviously I'm rating my number on the CDs. Right? And whatever. And someone hit me up. He goes, yo, that shit's fire. We're gonna use one of the tracks.
Back then you had to put your number and shit on the CD. Right? You had to burn it and put it in the thing.
So he's like, all right, cool. Next thing you know, I hear the shit on a Clue mixtape, I believe it was. Yeah, it was like a little snippet on the Clue mixtape.
I'm like, what the fuck is my shit?
And then next thing you know, I'm like, yo, that's crazy, son. That's crazy. So I reached out to that person that hit me up because I saved them on something underneath my name. Underneath my contact list.
Hard drive or something.
Yeah, and I was like, "Yo, who is that?" Oh, it's Maserati Fox, and here's a full track. I'm like, "Word, damn, 50's on the intro. What the fuck?" It was crazy.
At that point, you didn't even saying shit.
Nothing. Nah, I'm bumping that shit left and right. Yeah. I don't give a.
You didn't even get paid for that shit.
Nah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was dope. A dope experience. I didn't give a fuck at that point in time.
That inspires you at that moment. That's what I was gonna say. What kept you inspired? That must have been one of the moments.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? This shit's working.
Yeah.
Like, I need to keep fucking with this shit. You know what I mean?
And then now Trey Songz. So
How the fuck did that happen?
Bro. me take a shot.
Take a shot. I'm gonna take one with you. How the fuck you read? Trigger! How the fuck you read?
Mr. Steeler girl.
Harder, daddy.
You know I gotta drop it every episode. How the fuck did that happen?
It's crazy because I was just talking to Max earlier today. I went out with Max earlier today. We were chopping it up, had some lunch. But long story short, Max brought him down to perform at Ultra for Valentine's Day. We all had our dates. It was dope. It was fly. It was like, I think it was the white party or red party. And we brought him down
This
to
is
perform.
out here?
Yeah, to Ultra to perform.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, he was out here. Trigger.
He brought him out
You
here to
remember
perform.
when Chris Brown and T-Pain came out here?
Yeah,
You
that
remember
was
shit?
that was crazy.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was nuts. So what happened was we brought him down to perform, and next thing you know, you can look this up on YouTube. I ain't playing. I got literally
Get up.
look it up on YouTube. So someone kept on throwing ice at Trey while he was performing.
He got tight.
He made Max stop the music, right? He flew off the stage, right, and jumped homeboy that threw the ice at him, and then walked out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then Frank and Max and everybody was like, "Yo, you gotta come back," and he's like, "Nah, y'all motherfuckers disrespected me."
Your deposit is
Yeah,
dead.
done.
Yo,
Done.
that's the worst.
I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened, but he ended up coming back on stage and performing.
convinced him.
Yeah, but he Supermaned it off the stage. Yo, I didn't know R&B fighters, R&B singers can fight.
R&B dudes, Chris Brown's no joke too, bro. I heard he got hands.
Yeah, but that's different. That's Chris. Chris is Chris.
He could dance and all that.
Yeah,
He's no joke.
yeah. Chris is no joke. But when he went, that's crazy. Trigger. Come on,
Nah,
man.
but he looked like he could throw
Yeah,
hands. He's
yeah.
from Virginia, bro. Virginia's no joke. He got the clips out there. You got a few.
Yeah.
Got a few hitters out there, bro.
So after that, I told Trey at the little VIP area. I said, "Yo, I make beats. Let's work, whatever."
That's the best way to network.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I ended up going out and seeing him, working in the studio, and he gave me
Fucking with it?
Yeah, he was fucking with it. He gave me a bag. You sign here, sign here, sign here. I'm like,
Oh, he had the contract on deck.
bro,
Damn,
it was
he's
stupid
he's about his
crazy.
money.
I wasn't thinking. I'm signing right away.
Yeah, whatever.
What right here? All
Trigger.
right.
You didn't even look
Yeah,
at the
no.
shit.
I'm just seeing the bag.
No royalties on that
No,
one.
bro. So it gets better, right? So what happened was, months later, the album drops.
It's on the album?
It's on the album. He's making a video. Then he's touring, playing it on the radio, doing this,
So
doing
your
that.
shit's a hit?
Yeah,
Smash. What's the name of the
Smash.
track?
it was on that.
We gotta shout this one out. This is an exclusive on the Jmack Experience Podcast. This is a big one.
Yeah.
Pause.
Pause.
This is a big one. This is a
It was
big
on.
one. Yo, that's crazy.
What's the
bro.
name of the album? Pain.
Oh, I think I remember. This is maybe like 2009, 2010?
Pain. 2010.
Yeah.
Pain. Passion. Pain and pleasure.
Wow.
Yup. Love faces.
Love Faces.
Yup.
Produced by Mike G. You didn't even get the credits.
Nah. So this is what happened. He gave me the bag.
They
This.
skimped the beat. That's what they do sometimes.
Yeah. So he pulled some Dr. Dre shit. If
They
y'all
switch
don't
it up,
know.
right? They switch up the tempo.
Yeah, if y'all don't
Yeah,
know,
they do that.
that's what they do. These motherfuckers will play you.
No, I've seen this on
Left
a podcast
and right.
a few times.
Straight up.
Podcasts. They switch
Yeah.
up the shit.
Yeah. So
They
what
put
happened
an
was,
instrument here and there,
yeah,
and they make it
yeah,
theirs.
yeah,
Yeah.
So I hit
They
up
did
his
that to a few Biggie joints. too.
yeah. I hit up his manager. And I'm like, yo, what's up? Where's my royalties? Yeah, this is
Yeah.
blowing
You
up.
signed.
Yeah. He's like, you signed. I was like, what?
Yo, the industry's
So,
the devil, bro.
yo, my name's nowhere in the credits whatsoever. So basically, what he told me is, you signed the rights away
Got your
to the beat.
check.
You got to check.
Is that, not to ask you, when you say,
I learned my lesson,
when people say that you bought the exclusives to the beat, that's what that means, right?
basically.
That
Yeah.
you don't own it no more. It's
No.
no longer yours. Now I could do whatever the fuck I want with it.
Yeah,
If
unless I
becomes a
put it,
mainstream hit,
unless I put it into the contract saying you cannot change any tempos, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you cannot
you have
add
that at,
anything.
Like a small print,
Yeah,
right?
if I don't do that, then it is what it is. So, but I learned my lesson. I
So
started
you were
working
saying,
with
what were you gonna say?
motherfuckers.
You were gonna say something. So when you hit him up and this and that, and then
He's like, "Yo, you signed.
He signed.
You signed. So basically, you signed the rights away to it. Now that's produced by Trey Songz.
wow.
Yeah, I got played, and I was like, "You punk
Congratulations.
motherfucker."
You played yourself.
Yeah, but it was a learning curve.
Did you get a few dollars for the beat at least?
Yeah.
You got a little bag?
Yeah, it's a little bag, something like.
But at least you know it was yours.
Yeah.
Did they switch it up completely or just
They added a couple of chimes. And, yeah, some stupid shit.
A piano.
It's like, what the fuck is this?
Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
it is what it is. I had I had a dope layout. It was cool. It was a dope experience at the time being, but it is what it is. I moved on and I started working with everyone local.
Everything happens for
Everybody.
a reason. Let this be a lesson to everybody out there. For all you independent producers and artists, always have your contractual agreements in writing and know what you're signing. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. So before we took off, man, make sure you sign and know what you're signing. But before we get into the rest of this
Straight
interview,
up.
we're going to get into Album of the Week. Album of the Week this week.
Album of the week on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Shouts out to Killer Cam, man. The Lost
Killer.
Files Volume 1.
Yeah.
You heard that shit?
That
shit's
shit,
fire.
it was fire. Crazy fire.
Crazy.
Shout out to Dipset, Harlem.
Shout outs to Killer. I don't even know if he's still fucking with Dipset like that, but and shout outs to the new podcast, by the way, that It Is What It Is. You
Yo,
watching?
I love that podcast.
I'm loving how he's fucking
That's
with Mace
dope.
again.
Yeah.
That shit is
Yeah.
lit.
Until Mace switches up and goes back to church.
Nah, he ain't gonna switch it no more. And movie of the week this week.
Movie of the week on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Is The Nun 2.
The Nun too. Ooh.
Make sure you check out The Nun.
Halloween.
And, yeah, we're in Halloween season.
We are in Halloween season, dog.
Halloween season.
Straight up.
And I was just recently at the Conjuring site, which shout outs to Andrea Perrin. I bought the book, so that
What?
was crazy.
That's what's up,
so
man.
I got to meet her.
Yeah.
Beautiful soul, beautiful person.
Is she?
She lived
That's
in the
dope.
house for 10 years.
10 years. That's crazy.
Bro. She told me some crazy shit. So
Yeah,
shout outs to her. I'm hoping I can get her on the show.
Oh, you will.
So
You will.
that's gonna be another.
You ended up
big
getting
one.
Vinny Paz.
Yo, shout outs to Vinny
Yo,
Paz, man.
yeah, speaking about Vinny. Vinny's really good friends with my mother.
Really?
Yeah, shout out to my mom, Elise.
Shout outs to your mom.
Yeah, they're really good friends. Like anytime, like
Really?
she wants like an autograph for like a family member or a friend, she'll holler at him like, "Yo, Vinny, I need an autograph real quick." She's like, "All right,
Dog.
bong." Yeah,
Okay, so your mom got pulled.
yeah, she
Okay.
definitely got pulled. Yo, chill. You can get my stepfather upset, dog.
Fucking with you.
Ah.
Shout out to your stepdad too. And shout out to your dad, man. Shout out to your mom and your dad.
Appreciate
for making
you.
such a
Thank you.
wonderful person.
Absolutely.
As yourself, man.
Let's get a round of applause
Yo,
for them.
give your mom a round of applause, man, and your parents, because without them you wouldn't be here.
Absolutely. Without them, I wouldn't have went to college.
Facts, yo. You
Yeah.
went to college and all. Not for nothing. I said this on my last episode's fun. We're back full circle. I wish I could still talk to my father. I don't talk to my dad. But everything happens for a reason.
Positive
Hopefully
energy.
one day-
It'll come
one
back
day
full
that,
circle.
One day we could make amends.
Absolutely.
And but I still talk to my mother. Shout outs to my mother as well.
Mama.
Mama, I just killed the man. I let him under me. Rest in peace, Big Pun, man. I love Big Pun.
Yo,
He's
Big
my favorite
Pun.
rapper, man. I can't believe you don't like Big Pun. You told me that shit one day.
Nah.
We
I
had
told
beef
you.
over that one.
I told you that I wasn't a big fan of Pun.
Oh yeah, you didn't say you like Big.
I do rock with Pun. So here's the thing with me, right? If you don't
Could
like,
you say that?
nah, he came
Say
out
that
with
to a
two.
Puerto Ricans, they say you don't like Jesus. So you have to-
He came out with 2 albums, right?
yeah, he's a goat.
But he was definitely a goon for
A goat.
a goat at his time. You know what I'm saying? But
Ever.
I honestly think that he could have had more potential.
What do you mean? Every track he got on, he slayed. Let's get on this right. Let's get on this right now. Let's just
nah.
rectify.
Come on, man.
You don't think every
Come on,
yo,
man.
Nas said he had to write his verse 5 times over. Do you believe that?
No, I don't.
No, he said it. It's documented.
He is documented.
He said on the Just Blaze record when he heard Pun's verse,
He rewrote
even if
it.
I started, I was still he said he had to rewrite his verse 5 times. That's crazy.
Look, I fuck with him.
How does he not get that accolade?
I just don't
off of
think.
just that.
I think he's.
They say Nas one of the best, so
He
just
was-
off of that is just.
No, you're right. I honestly think he like. There's a lot of artists out there that sound better as a freestyler and not over beats, and I think he's one of them. I think he's like if he was in a cipher.
You're saying Pun didn't have mainstream hits.
He had
It's
a lot
so
of
hard.
he had a lot of mainstream hits, but it took time. It took. I look, man. I
I
honestly,
think you gotta re-listen to
I
some
was
of
never a big fan of Pun. Like I liked his mainstream hits, his commercial hits, but the underground hits, I couldn't fuck with it. I just
I
couldn't.
don't think you really listen to him like that.
You might be right.
I think you have to
maybe
go
maybe
back.
I have to go back and because I
Gotta
said
go
the
back.
same shit about Big L.
And then when you heard, you're like,
And then
wow.
yeah, like Big L. Shout outs to Big
What's
L.
on Linux is the Danger Zone.
Yeah,
And then when you hear the mixtape Children's of the Corn
Yep.
and all that crazy shit, man, Big L was a fucking monster. He's one of my
Monster.
favorites too.
monster.
Man, we go. So speaking of the greats, who's your top 5 producers? We got because
That's big.
Let's
That's
get
big.
into this.
All right. So Dre's number 1. I would have to put Timbaland as number 2.
Nice.
Kanye, Yeezy, number 3.
You like Yeezy?
Yeah, definitely. Like I think his shit is over the top.
Don't matter how
cinematic.
crazy he gets, right? Like,
Yeah, I don't care. You get crazy all you want. Just keep on bringing those
It
hits.
don't matter, right?
Yeah, that blood on the leaves. That's what.
Oh man, and the shade did with Cudi.
yeah,
fucking
nuts.
crazy.
So
I like the shade did with Nas too. That
Nas, yeah, that
combination.
was definitely crazy.
ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous. Also, yeah. So I named 3.
4.
That
We're at 4 now.
we're at 4. Pharrell.
Pharrell's a
I
model.
yeah
And he can't front. Fuck with Nori, Queen shit.
yeah
That fucking
yeah.
Super Thug.
Super thug.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
He got some feed. He got the shit with Jay.
Crazy.
Crazy. What's the shit? The one with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
The one in the beach in Brazil.
That shit was
wow,
crazy.
that's a banger.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I just want you to know.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. And number 5 is Mike G.
Shout out to fucking Mike G.
Number 5
Yo,
is Mike G.
If y'all don't know, Big Flex, Mike G got a couple joints that he did for me too, man.
Oh man.
I remember pressing you when I first met you. If y'all don't know, man, I met Mike G working at Metro PCS. Bro.
Yeah.
This is a crazy story. I met him working in the mall, and he told me he make beats. And it's funny because I'm from the city. I come from, from the city, whatever, from Queens. I'm fresh out here in Providence. This dude tell me I make beats, and I look at him the same way like probably everyone else. And I'm like, fuck out of here. This nigga
Yeah.
make beats. I
You
started
did.
getting his beats, and I'm like, yo, this dude's nice. Then I'm like, automatically, yo, send me some beats.
Yeah. This white boy is
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
He's doing all this shit. This white boy is nice.
Yo.
I'm trying to tell you.
And I'm gonna tell you, we be clowning all day, fucking
Yeah.
around. And we had the best times. At
Yeah,
work,
they had to
bro.
separate us a
Yeah,
few
they had to
times.
separate us, bro. We
Yeah.
like on detention at work.
Yeah, it's
They
like
was working
go in the
together.
corner.
Yo, fact, and we had some bangers though. He gave me the name to one of my mixtapes, which was one of my craziest mixtapes, Hanging Adobo. I
Yeah.
could stream
So
that.
let's put it out there,
And
right?
you wanted me to send you the vocal. I thought you was trying to switch shit on me.
No.
That's why I never sent you the
Yeah,
track.
yeah,
I'ma
yes.
keep it on.
You're kinda soft for
Queen-
that.
You know, Queen.
Nah.
Queen.
So,
I'm
so
like, nigga, you ain't
honestly,
getting that track.
since
I
you
thought
let
trying
that
to take the beat from me.
Nah.
I was like, nah, you ain't getting that one.
So since you let the cat out of the bag, what I was
Fuck
trying
outta
to do was honestly, because your first verse was ridiculous, was
I
crazy,
killed it, right?
Killed
the second
it.
one, little.
But the second
I
one,
always slur a little bit on the second. I got a little lazy on it.
yeah, you did, you definitely did. So what I wanted to do, honestly, was I wanted to cut you off on the 8th bar of your second verse and have Crook Rock come in afterwards. And I was gonna revamp the vocals with Merc from the Boiler Room as well.
But you said that about the other joints that I sent you, and you never
didn't send me shit.
No, I sent you 2 other joints. Let's talk about it right now. This is a Jmack Experience Podcast exclusive. We're gonna talk about this debate. It's not a
time out.
debate. So I sent you 2 joints.
Here we go.
Here we go. We're gonna talk about it. And you didn't do nothing. You did something with the Dreams, but there was another one I sent you, and you didn't do nothing with it. I don't know.
The Ex-Lover joint.
Yeah,
you wasn't even done.
Incomplete.
Yeah, it was incomplete. But Dreams will be on my new album that's coming out in November.
Shout outs to you.
Yeah. So
I felt kind of left out on the Culture Damage.
Nah, I had it all planned out. I had it all planned out.
Gotcha.
I had it all planned out, and that's what I was trying.
The best for last.
Basically, the first album was a hit, but the second album is gonna be major, definitely big deal, big bag, body bag season.
This is crazy.
Yeah, yo. Speaking about the Culture Damage album, so it took me about 9 months to make that song. It was 93 with Crook Rock.
Really? And why is that? Why
so
shouts to Crook Rock.
Yeah,
too,
Crook
man.
Rock.
He's definitely a legend in the game.
A legend.
People definitely don't give him enough, his props.
And that's Merc's brother too.
It really is.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't even know that.
Yeah, shout out to Merc in the Boiler Room and Crook Rock. So what happened was Southside Smoothie. So what happened was,
yo, I got kicked out of Merc's Boiler Room.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, and I'm the one who.
He still remembers?
Yeah, he remembers. He brings it up every time he sees me.
No, he does not.
Yes, he does.
Merc,
you.
While we on the Jmack Experience Podcast, I've actually matured since then. I tried to light up a cigarette, and I was like wilding out when I came out here, man. I think I was still on my New York. I'm always on my New York shit, but back in the day, I was just really reckless. And I tried to light up a cigarette in this dude's studio, and you know what I mean. People have their rules and regulations. You gotta respect where you're at. I always felt like I was the #1 artist. You know what I mean. You gotta feel like that, but sometimes you always gotta have that respect. And now as I'm a more mature person and a man, you know what I mean, grown into a mature man. Now I understand. You can't be doing certain shit. You know what I mean, like. But people remember you. At least he remembers me. Like,
yeah, he remembers you. Because I'm the one who put in the good word for you to go over there. I'm the one who set up your studio time. I know. I set up your studio time with him.
Oh, you did. That's crazy.
That's why he hits me up.
Like, yo, can I have you come back here again? I was like, damn.
Yeah. You put in
the one cigarette. It was 2 cigarettes.
Crazy. So, back to that song, it was 93. It's a beautiful record. Go check it out on Culture Damaged.
Nice.
So that record took us 9 months to make because of the fact I always said something was missing. So I made the beat, I sent it to him, and he went off. He sent me a rough draft that was beautiful, right? Sent it to Merc and to make sure that he mixed it properly and whatever. And I just knew, me and him always said there was something different, there's something off that needs to be added. So what we do, we add some bongos, and just little other effects. And I was like, nah, it's still not done. Still not done. We need some horns. We need the flute. We need some guitar in there. We need to spice this up. So after 9 months of creating this,
Merc made the beat. No, he helped you make it.
I made the beat. So
I heard Merc makes beats.
Merc makes fire beats. Yo,
I know
straight up.
All the ins and outs,
Yeah.
my nigga. I be doing my research.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
So after everything was said and done, I'm on FaceTime with Crook Rock. And I'm like, yo, let's do this. Let's do
9
that.
months to do this fucking track. So why did it take so long? I'm gonna let you get to it, but why?
Why? Because I didn't think it was complete.
Oh, it wasn't them.
No, it was me and Crook. We both didn't think it was complete. Like, no, there's something missing. We need to make this classic.
Or
just the beat itself. It wasn't polished enough. And I wanted
perfection.
I wanted perfection. Yeah, I wanted to build it more.
Audio.
Yes.
Everything.
Yeah. I wanted yes.
The sound.
Yes, I wanted it to come to when you listen to it, it comes to life.
Right.
That's the way I wanted this record. Like, it was 93. It was a powerful hip hop track.
It brings you back to 93.
It brings you back literally to 93. If you
It's
listen,
like the movie. Remember the movie?
yeah, yeah,
Like that.
nah, yeah,
That's
similar.
crazy.
Yeah, but the song is beautiful. Everything, all like he shouts out artists from '93, Pac, Illmatic, everything. Nas, bro, the Wu-Tang. He brings this whole track it's amazing.
Put that work in.
Definitely the best track, one of the best tracks I've made besides Dreams. I love Dreams. Dreams is a dope record. Shout out to Jmack. Now, I don't know if you know this, right? So let's
Thank you, man. Thank you.
no doubt.
I kind of stirred away. I've been fucking with this podcast shit, but I needed this.
Yeah, you'll get back into it.
needed this
It's
accolade.
cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Tang and Adobo.
Yeah.
So you know how we came up with that? I don't know if you
kinda
remember.
forgot, man, because I was always lit.
Yeah,
Those of
me,
you out there, don't fucking pop pills, man. Don't
me.
stick to the weed.
Yeah, stick to marijuana.
Don't fuck with ecstasy. It'll ruin your life.
Done.
Don't
Yeah.
do it.
So you hollered at me. It was mad late at night, like always. You on
Rest
some
in peace
crazy
to Juice
shit.
WRLD, matter of fact.
Yeah, Juice World. So you hollered at me, and I'm getting lit with Brandon. And next thing you know, you started rapping in Spanish. And Brandon just came out of nowhere and threw in.
Before Latin Trap, too. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
Anuel, before these
Yeah.
motherfuckers, Bad Bunny.
Exactly.
All these motherfuckers.
It was
ahead of my
yeah,
time, right?
definitely
Been
ahead of your
my
time. So you started rapping in Spanish, and fucking Brandon Allen, shout out to Brandon.
Shout out to Brandon.
He came out of nowhere with the ad lib, Tang and Adobo, and you started geeking. You stopped right away because you know Brandon's a fucking comedian.
Yeah.
You started geeking right away. Everybody was geeking, and then next thing you know, I was like, "Yo, you should name your new album that." And you said, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that." I'm like, "Word." And then I said, "Matter of fact, you should make a song to this beat with that Tang and Adobo concept." And you're like, "I'm gonna do it." I'm like, "Yeah, all right."
And I did.
Yeah, a year later, shit came out, was beautiful.
Yeah.
That song and that album was crazy. I got a few joints on that album. You got Fancy on that album. You went off, dog. You definitely went off. That
I
shit
had
is
24
classic.
bangers on that joint.
Yeah.
This
that
is
was,
when I was doing mixtapes with like 26 songs.
Yeah.
People don't do that shit no more.
Nah.
They're doing 7 songs. My man, I was giving y'all fucking 26 bangers. This is why I stopped doing music for a little bit, because I feel like
You're
I
giving
wasn't
double albums,
appreciated.
and that's why
Yeah.
I switched it up. So here's the thing. Here's the thing with Rhode Island. No one wants
Nobody
to.
gives a fuck.
No one gives a fuck
and
about
they hate
you.
on you.
They do. They hate on you,
When
and you
you're
only
nice,
have
too.
you have to select. You have to select fews that love you. Like Charles Brown, I keep on bringing him up.
And not to be funny, I feel like when you're light skinned too, nobody gives a fuck when you're light skinned. I feel like they don't respect it. They respect it when you're already
Nah,
on.
bro.
Like if you're like a Flawless, that you're already on Netflix and you're popping and stuff like that. But when
Yeah.
you're up and coming, they don't
Nah.
appreciate it.
Floor had a rough time too.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He
saying.
definitely had a rough time.
It's tougher. It's harder for us, man. I'm gonna be honest. We're the black sheep. You know what I mean? But
That happens. I mean, it's the same thing.
To be fair, it just happened. Even Eminem, you know what I mean? They all go through it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But once we get there, people appreciate it. Look at Millie's. You know what I mean? Now he's starting to get shine.
Yeah.
It took him a minute. Now everyone's like, Millie's. My man, you wasn't listening to Millie's in like 2016. Nobody was
Not at
fucking
all.
with Millie's.
No one was. I was.
Everyone's a fan now.
I was fucking with him heavy.
But nobody,
No
I didn't
one.
hear nobody from out here fucking
Nah,
with Millie's.
he
Now
was
everyone's a fan.
nice. Yeah, everybody's a fan now.
Let's be real.
He's signed to what's his name?
Jadakiss.
Jadakiss, right? Yeah. Shout out to Jada.
Shout out to
D
Jada
Block.
for believing early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's the shit I see.
Celtic
with this
gang.
game. It's hard for hip hop when you know what I mean, when you're
It's definitely hard.
not, you know, the shade. You know what I mean? It's just
But it's all
It is
good.
what it is.
You grow and you grow with it. And
and be honest, I'm Puerto Rican. So that to me is like sometimes I feel I'm like, damn, I'm not even white. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but automatically I'm categorizing that in that
I hear
in
you.
that box. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, oh, he's a white boy.
Yeah, like you did that to me.
So, you know, I'm guilty as charged as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know, it just happens.
That happened to me quite a few times, and you just gotta take it on the
You
chin.
gotta keep going.
You have to,
don't
because
give up.
at the end
Don't
of the
give
day,
up.
like I've been called white boy by mad people, and I don't care. It is what it is. I'm like, yo, I know my shit's hot. So what's up? Let's work.
you gotta
White
keep
boy, you
going.
got this. This is you. Like, yeah, I did. You know who else is also white? Who made it? And who's doing fucking great? Lingo.
Scott Storch.
Well, if you want to go to Scott Storch, yeah, we could go to Scott Storch, who is a major. But Lingo's nice. Lingo is nice. He's I believe he's from Mass.
I thought he was from Providence or
Is it?
Kentucky or some shit like that.
I think he lives out here,
Because he's
but he's from
got all
Mass.
those freestyles and all that shit.
I think he lives out here, but he's from Mass.
Shout out to Lingo.
Yeah, shout out to Lingo.
He's been doing it for a minute too.
Grind Mode
Mad
Cypher.
years.
Yeah.
He had Joel Ortiz on his
Joel-
shit.
yeah,
Big
definitely.
names on his
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, Crooked Eye too. You worked with Crooked Eye.
Yeah, I did.
Holy
I worked with
shit.
Crooked Eye, and I worked with Redman on my.
Yo, hold on. Let's go back. How the fuck did you get Redman on the track? Oh, he shouted you out too on the video. I seen that.
Yeah,
What
so
was that about?
shout out to Redman. Redman's
Shout out to
cool.
Redman.
Redman's definitely
Jersey.
cool people. Yeah, so during the depression of COVID was crazy, man.
You
So
needed that check. Bro.
yeah.
Shit's slow right now.
Yeah,
needed
real
a back.
talk. That's
He
exactly
needed a
what it
back.
was. Yeah. So I was like heated.
needed a
Like,
back.
I ain't doing shit. I can't do nothing. I can't flip. I can't do nothing. It is what it is. So I said
He's nice with the freestyle.
he is nice. So I hollered at him. I said, yo, I got an idea.
Underrated. They compare to Eminem a lot too.
Yeah, he's nice, dog. So I hit him up and I said, yo, I have an idea. I want to do a hot mic challenge on Instagram and on Facebook, and I want everybody in the world.
Yeah, thanks for never fucking nominating me.
Nah. I never did. See, that's the thing. You can't even put that to me. Nah, you can't even do
gotta
that.
address
Yeah,
it right
we
now.
ain't dressing that right now. We'll get back to that later. Let me finish the story.
Right.
So I hollered out
He
on my.
had like 5 mic challenges.
Yeah.
Never have I got. I didn't even get the top 3. But you had millions of people. How many people you had on the mic challenges? You had
On the
people
hot-
all over the world. There
Yeah.
was one you had.
I'm from Haiti.
Haiti.
South
Many
Africa,
lot of people.
Italy, Portugal,
Wow.
France.
Different languages.
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
That was big.
Sweden.
That's dope.
Crazy.
The
Yeah.
last one was the biggest one, right? You had one with the Fabulous beat too, I think it was, right?
The one that I remixed.
Yeah,
dog,
that
of
was
course,
crazy.
of
Come
course,
on, all right,
yeah.
all right, go get
Yeah.
the story. You get me hyped right now. Go ahead.
So I gotta. This is a crazy story. We're gonna get into it, right? So I hollered at Redman and I said, "Yo, I want to do a hot mic challenge. It's one of my beats, and the winner gets a free beat. I need some kind of promotion. Let's work." And he's like, "Yeah, I got you." And it was a wrap from there. Once I got that cosign, I said, "I gotta keep going." And the next thing you know, not only was females, males, like adults, grown-ass adults hollering at me, wanting to work, but I'm having little kids inboxing me from Atlanta, from Chicago, from LA, hollering at me, saying, "Hey, I want to work with you."
It was you had the little kid too. What was the little girl that you had?
Royal Z.
She killed it.
Killed
I'll give
it.
it to her. She deserved
Killed
that.
it. So then that's when, starting after my second hot mic challenge, I started doing them for adults and kids.
That was a smart move.
Yeah. So now,
Business.
business, exactly. So now I'm working with both.
You should become an A&R.
That's my dream. I would love to be an A&R. Like, I've
You
done
should
it all.
become an A&R.
Like, I've managed my brother Justin, J Fancy Gamma. I managed what's his name? Brandon Allen. I managed the whole Fame Clique. Brandon Allen, he was doing rapping and he was also doing acting and comedy. I got
You
him.
had any success with anybody yet? Not yet, right? Like any
Brandon?
major success?
He's did a
Small
lot
things.
of small things. He did a lot of extra work. He was in the Equalizer, the original.
Wow, that's big.
He did a film
That's-
with
that's something big.
Naomi Watts. For Netflix. Yeah, shout out to
Big
B.
flex.
BA. Yeah.
Shouts to Brandon Allen.
Yeah, he's
He got the
his
look
thing.
too. I can see him doing big movies.
Yeah, he's
He's
nice.
gonna get there. You know,
He's
acting
definitely
takes
gonna
a-
get there.
It takes a
So-
long time to get there.
But he said, I'm done with this. I'm done with extra work.
Yeah, I wanna
I'm
be
gonna
a star.
focus on me. I want to be a star. He developed him and Chris Costa. They developed Lift Entertainment. Shout out to Lift Entertainment and Chris Costa.
Shouts to them.
Yeah. So they started doing. He started writing his own films. He did the Harlem Shake film. He did Fly Hard, 187.
Which, for those of you that don't know, can they buy those right now?
They can buy them still
On Amazon?
They can buy them on either Amazon or I still got copies on deck.
Well, hit up Mike G for your copy.
Yeah.
Where can they hit you up for those copies right now?
You can hit me up on Instagram on mgamma4.
Yeah, where can they follow you at when you get to
You can follow me at mgamma4 on Instagram or MG Productions on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook, Michael Gamma.
And they can also get beats from you, right?
Yeah, you can get beats from me. Let's work. I'm willing to work with everybody. Like I said, my
You
album.
work with people's budget? Or you outrageous?
Nah, I work
I know
with
you up there
all
right
types
now,
of
man.
all types of
I
budgets,
know the
man.
bag's up. Right
Yeah,
now.
bag is up. What is?
Bag's crazy?
Yeah, yeah. You know, what did Fat Joe say?
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Chill. It's a wrap. Huh?
But you work with the budget? If somebody's like,
Yeah.
yo, I only got $100. You got a little $100 beef? with somebody?
Yeah, yeah.
You work with people, right?
Give him a 10-second beat real quick.
You want a little 30-second intro?
Yeah, yeah. That's all you get is the tag. Mike
I
G.
know you got something for somebody. Nah,
Yeah.
but, not for nothing. This guy is very, very generous dude.
Yeah.
He's good people's, man. But so what? All right, so you got the DVDs. So they
Got
started
DVDs.
writing the movies. So
They started writing the movies and filming the movies. Man, Brandon's been at it for a long time.
It's been a minute,
A
right?
long
Acting's
fucking
tougher than
time.
rap.
It's definitely tough. But he
Yeah.
found his niche.
What do you
And
mean by finding his niche?
He found it with acting.
But how?
It's like,
What do you mean?
He's just doing his own shit. He found his own lane, writing, found his own lane in acting in his own films.
He's like a Denzel right now.
Yeah.
I mean, not a Denzel, a Spike Lee.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
Spike Lee shit.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, yeah. I fuck
So what
with
is
it
he
heavy.
doing now?
Right now? He's still he just got done writing a new film.
What's it
and
called?
That is untitled.
Ah, man.
Yeah, it's untitled.
Trying to get the act. Come on,
Yo,
man.
trust me, I
Puerto Ricans don't want to know what you and shit. Trying to be nosy and shit.
You'll have the bootleg copy of it at some point in time.
You know, bootleg that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
$5.99. Hit me up, baby.
Yeah, people walking through and shit. Yo, but yeah, I don't know the title of it. I know he's working on that, but he is also doing.
Tell him he needs an extra. I'm in there.
I got
Come
you.
through.
I'll
My
tell.
daughter's acting too. We on Boston Casting.
Yeah,
Yeah. we
straight
on
up.
Boston.
That's dope, dog. That's dope. Shout out to Jay Mack and his daughter.
We doing the acting.
Wait, hold on. It's my turn. Let's go.
We get trigger happy out here. Yo, that's dope. So now what's next for Mike G, man? What do you got in the works right now? What are you trying to do?
So right now, I'm actually working on my new album, which is called Culture Damage Part 2. And I'm also looking to write a book on Rhode Island hip hop.
Really?
Yes. So I want to do like basically kind of like a dictionary of Rhode Island hip hop from A to Z.
Okay.
Yeah, straight
And
up.
you gonna publish that?
Yeah, I'm gonna be publishing that. Yeah, straight up. I've been working on it little by little. So I need from you actually a picture, and we'll come up with a little bio on you.
Got you, for sure.
Straight
We
up
can
with
do
a
that today.
resume. Yeah,
Do that today.
let's get it going.
And where can we purchase or stream your music once again?
On all digital platforms, you could get it on Bandcamp, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon Prime, Google Play. Yeah, we can get it. You can get it anywhere.
Can we agree that all the experiences that you went through got you where you are today?
Absolutely, man. I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot of ups and downs that got me to where I'm at today. You know, if it wasn't for parents guiding me properly and also street knowledge guiding me properly, I wouldn't be doing this at all. I'd probably be working a regular 9 to 5 and not giving a fuck about music at all. Music's life. Music's in my blood, right from my pops to my step pops. He does music too. My brother, me. So it's like, it's good. We're in good hands.
Any advice for anybody out there trying to walk a day in your shoes?
Okay, so listen. Let me turn to the camera real quick. So basically, before my album I'm an Artist came out, I was like, you know what? I'm done with rap. I'm done with music. I'm done, period. I'm just not. It is what it is. We should have a time limit because it's more for the youth. But then again, I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep going. Something told me to keep on going. And I did. And I never looked back. I'm going to continue pursuing. So you need to just get out of that rut. Everybody goes through the rut. You got to get out of it. You need to just focus and pursue it every single day. Even if it's a regular verse, write a verse every day.
Facts.
A hook every day. Stay positive as much as you can, because without that positivity, man, you're gonna fall face first, like
on negativity.
And you're not gonna look back. I've seen so many people fall because of it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like even Vinny Paz. Yeah. Everybody goes through it. Scott Storch. Look at Scott Storch's story. He was producing for big names, 50, Jay-Z.
And then look, you seen his story? How he
Fat Joe.
Lost it all?
Oh, because he wanted to dibble and dabble in coke.
Paris Hilton.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Pussy's a motherfucker.
Pussy's power.
Worse than drugs.
Yeah, pussy is worse than drugs.
I'll tell you firsthand.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. So, long story short, just continue focusing on your dreams. Never give up. Stay positive. Keep on going. If someone tells you can't do it, you look them dead in their eyes and you tell them, nah, I'm going to make it.
Stay focused. Stay
focused. I had a couple of teachers tell me, and even also behind my back, you ain't going to be shit when you grow up. Like, yeah, motherfucker, why are you driving a Pinto and I'm over here driving this right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like, let them hate.
Anybody you would like to shout out on the show before we sign off? Special shout outs?
Yeah, special shout outs to my moms.
Shout outs to your mom.
Shout out to my pops. Shout out to my brother, J Fancy Gamma.
Shout out to J Fancy.
Yes, sir.
Yo, J Fancy, I needed the tracks. Stop
yes, sir.
Playing, man.
We got it. So, J Fancy, Charles Brown, Crook Rock, Dante. Yo.
So hold on. Before we
Royal
get to that,
Z.
The shout out. Yo, I'm dropping another EP.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm doing another EP. 7 songs.
7 songs.
It's gonna be another EP. 7 songs. You're gonna produce. I think you got 3 already on it, and I need Fancy on it. So reach out to Fancy. I'm putting it on the podcast right now. On your episode 12. So reach out.
We're gonna make it happen.
Need him on one joint.
Yo, Fancy, we need you, dog.
Fucking playing.
Let's go, MG Productions, baby.
Yo,
what else? I know you got some more questions for me, dog. Let's go through the list.
It's been an honor to have you on my
that's
show.
It? Yeah, that's it.
You want to keep going?
We can keep going, dog. Let's go. Right. Let's keep on going, man. Like I said, it's the Mike G takeover.
It's the Mike G takeover, man. We're going to have a part 2 real soon.
Yes, sir.
Probably from Florida. We'll do it on the Zoom call. But, you know.
You come on through.
I think it's going to be enough for tonight. It's been an honor to have you on my show.
Absolutely, dog.
Once again, we appreciate you for coming out here. Make sure you get the Culture Damage. And stay tuned for the Culture Damage 2 coming real soon.
Yeah, but...
When's that dropping again?
That's going to be dropping in November.
My birthday's December 3rd, so I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, and your song...
I better be on that shit.
You are. Dreams will be on it. Go stream Dreams.
What the fuck is going on?
Go stream Dreams right now. It's on all streaming platforms by Jmack.
Yo, man, I appreciate you, brother, once again.
Yo, I appreciate you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me come on down.
What can I follow you at once again?
M Gamma 4 on Instagram. Also on Instagram, you can follow me at _MG Productions _. You can follow me on Facebook, Michael Gamma. Yeah, you already know. Holla at me. Let's work.
Let's work. You already know. Hit him up for them beats.
Yo, Jay, thank you for having me, man.
It's been an honor once again,
Definitely
man.
an honor.
You already know. Thanks for coming on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
You already know, baby.
Let's
get it, King.
You already know what it is. The
Jmack Experience
Podcast.
was taken over by Mike G. You heard? You ready?
Here.
Peace.
Thanks for coming on the Jmack Experience Podcast. Be sure to come back for another episode every single week. Until next time, peace.